want to talk to you about pharmaceuticals. And I'm not saying that they don't have an applicable moment in time, because in the emergency phase and the trauma phase, they're some of the best gifts that we have. But in terms of chronic care of the human body, I want to maybe give you some information that you probably have never heard before. So there's a few people that I would consider my mentors, or much more educated than I, and I really pay attention to them. And there's one man I follow on Facebook a lot who always talks about the wolf in sheep's clothing, or the devil in sheep's clothing, and how the signs of the devil are around us 24/7. We just have to look at the clear-cut, obvious signs. So one day he posted about the word pharmacy, pharmacist, pharmaceutical, and the root of that. And I'm going to share it with you. On the Greek word pharmakia. The Greek word pharmakia literally means drugs and appears 5 times in the New Testament. Pharmakia is translated into our English Bible as either witchcraft or sorceryness. I said all of that correct. The word pharmakia is a representation of pharmacy, pharmacist, pharmaceutical, that translate in English in the Bible of that of which is witchcraft. So when people come across something like what we do with nutrition response testing, and they go, "What are you, a voodoo doctor? You push on people's arms?" I say, no, actually, in fact, the medical system is more the voodoo doctors. That's kind of what their name really means. And it kind of blows people away. Check it out, pharmakia. Look up the definition of the word pharmakia and its origination and what the purpose of it is. And if you're a Christian, definitely check it out in the New Testament, because Jesus will refer to it many times over as being witchcraft. But aside from those couple spiritual points about the origin of pharmaceuticals, or pharmacies, or pharmacists, this isn't to say that the individuals or the people that are involved with that are all satanic or bad people, because I believe that anybody that gets into these fields is doing it with the intention of helping and healing and bettering somebody's life. But the controlling factors at the collegiate and the institutional level and the drug making level, that is what we also know is from the Bible, the root of all evil is the love of money. Why do we see these astronomical drug prices? Why do we see the need to push so many people on drugs? Why are we the most overly medicated country in the world? And yet, or we'd say we're the most technologically advanced healthcare wise, but we're the sickest and we're the worst off health wise in the United States. If we even broke down what the purpose of a pharmaceutical is to the human body more, you might be kind of surprised to know this. First, let's start with the definition of the human body's autonomic nervous system. We are a self-regulating organism, meaning this body is designed to do everything on its own, contingent on the right parts. Pharmaceuticals are by definition designed to bypass the autonomic nervous system. So why in the world would we ever want to bypass our own God-given abilities? Well, if we had an emergency or a trauma or some life or death matter, yeah, please, those could be some amazing things. But in the arena of chronic conditions, we're taking medications to treat a symptom while never looking at or addressing the underlying root cause, because that's really what all pharmaceuticals do. They bypass the body, they give a symptom change, but they never correct the problem. Case in point, high blood pressure medication. You have a ridiculously high blood pressure reading. You get put on blood pressure meds. Your reading comes down. Hallelujah, we're happy. But if you don't take your blood pressure meds, or if you don't make lifestyle changes and you miss a med, what happens? Whoop, continues to come up. So are we ever really correcting why you have high blood pressure in the first place? Or are we just managing and treating a symptom? Now, if that's something that you're comfortable with, if that's a lifestyle that you're accepting of, then God bless you. I'm not here to judge you on it. But you were designed for so much more than the management of a symptom through a synthetic, man-made poison to simply adjust a symptom. The better alternative, in my opinion, is to get to the root cause of your health concerns, to create a lifestyle that is conducive to the goals that you have, and no longer become a statistic on a medication that is just having a symptom managed. Synergy Nutrition and Wellness can do just that for you. Come check us out.